bones are like roasted like yam. It has been going on for a long time. Genocide against me. Many years ago, in Kano State, a man was beheaded, and anything the top of the he said blasphemy. And guess what? The person that led it, the man called Samson, was one and they beheaded the two woman. They killed him and they put his hand on the stake and they used to Paris. You understand of a woman also as an evangelist. An evangelist Eunice that was preaching about 2016 or 18 in Abuja, and they killed her. We cannot talk about Abraham Samuel that was killed. I said I stood in church, and for years the people of Ashut have been massacred. Riot in every single time. But the moment it happens, the next people that are victims are Christians. It's unfortunate that all these government have not been influenced about it. The agenda is deep. I will speak this morning. Because I don't want us to be ignorant people. If I ignorant people, you control. And this is like God will not fight for you. Remove that from your mind. If God rise up, pray from that tomorrow. God is not coming to fight for you. Are you with me? Now, in the year 2009, Boko Haram started. Boko Haram started because of a section. It was a political. Confusion into the government of Guloja, destroying opposition from Borno State under the watch of a man called Kashim Shettima, which is not the vice president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima and the other man, Ali Mohammed Sharif, started the business of Boko Haram as a political cause to be able to oppose them of the opponent. But at the time, the ideology grew and they began to destroy. It became a problem and they began to destroy both here and there. In 2010, as of 2010, a man led a meeting in church. Are you with me? He led a meeting that they were going and he led Christians within the locality of Plateau, Borno, Plateau, Bauchi, Kaduna, and Nasarawa. He said they are going to perform jihad. Preach jihad and you're going to be like, if the Islamic ability to lead them, he is ready to lead the movement. I have the minute of that meeting in my phone presently. Guess who is the person? It's Abatami, that was the former minister of communication from Buhari's preaching. And several times, these are people that are terrorist sympathizers. And that is why in Nigeria, they are not able to win the war against terrorism. Because people, the terrorists have infiltrated the Nigerian ranks. So they cannot win the war. I said, Osama bin Laden was a very Muslim. He was sad when Osama bin Laden was killed. And I said it several times, that Boko Haram, he said they are the Muslim brothers. How do you win a war against terrorism? There are people high in government as sympathizers to terrorism. How do you win that war? Now, there are four categories of insecurity of people that cause insecurity. Number one, you have Boko Haram. Number two, you have bandits. Number three, you have Fulani herdsmen. Now I'm going to show you how they are connected. Many people don't know. The Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen have one mission. The mission is to Nigeria. Come the territory that is dominated, kill everybody there, occupy land. Go to Benin, look for a community, kill them by the land. That's always it. Boko Haram, the Fulani herdsmen, the Fulani herdsmen don't come, they don't kidnap, they kill. How do you place with the Fulani herdsmen catch? And they say this is a Fulani herdsmen. No. When they go, they kill. Let the kill will come. You must now ask yourself, how does the Fulani AK-47? You only cost one AK-47. One AK-47 is over $1,000. Where will a Fulani be able to obtain to be able to get one AK-47? Are you with me? And so you know that there are people that are supposed to. Then the Fulani, the Boko Haram, and the Fulani, they go about Christian-dominated areas. You understand that when this terrorism started in Nigeria, the only people that were killed were Christian churches. You know here that it is Christians and churches. I remember in Kaduna then that churches began to look for security men to buy their churches in every service. They come. People that is boom, everybody dies. And churches don't have money began to use some of their members. I was a member of the security team in my church in Kaduna 2010. Because we don't stay in the church. Once I come to church in the morning, we stay outside. Because everybody can drop anything. So when Boko Haram started, the movement of Muslims, the Hausa not Muslims, they were happy. I know people that were celebrating it. If you celebrate, I'll tell you why. And the initial beginning of this thing, they were happy celebrating of Christians. They said they are purging Nigeria of army. Make all of Christians and Christians. But when it comes to 2014, the Buhari and APC that want to overthrow the government by all means, some employ mercenaries from Nigeria, from Chad, from all those Fulani, from all the nation and they brought them to Nigeria. What was the goal? The goal that if the Togo General was defeat in the election, they will gain hell on Nigeria. So they brought in these mercenaries and they equipped them with the F5s, the Buharis. Are you with me? L5, the Buharis. Every of these people, they brought in mercenaries and armed them. Wait, the moment Jonathan got to see defeat in the election, they were going to start. But unfortunately for them, could not know of the assignment. He got intel about that because the man said, is the ambition know what the product will. So the man consented defeat and left. And so they declare APC winner. Now, you already brought people from different parts to come and fight. But what they want to fight from the north anymore. So now they left those people in the bush. They left them with guns and ammunition. Why did they become the president? He have told them, instead to settle them and go back. They have the people. So and people decide to live in Nigeria. Those are the people that started bandits. Before we don't have anything like bandits. Bandits started under the watch of APC, under Buhari, because they were the ones that brought them in. Kidnapping, because they had to survive. So they started by kidnapping. They started by kidnapping, and they started by kidnapping, and they started by kidnapping. Over time, now, you understand that a certain part of this nation where there are mineral resources. Don't be an ignorant person. Don't be an ignorant person. Don't be in a nation where you don't have understanding of what is happening. Now, there are some parts of Nigeria that have good resources. And so, and this is being illegally mined by elites, the military generals, the oligarchs, the people that are the leadership of the North, they were mining these resources, and the money does not go into the federal account. So what they do is that they employ the services of this money to create two things. Number one, to create diversion. So when you go to Zamfara, that's why you hear that there is cleaning in Zamfara now. It's because of the Irma gold mine. They score the that they are mining. And these countries that are already in the bush, some people collaborate with them, partner with them, and try to see, keep creating confusion, create chaos. When you create chaos, the Nigerian state and the people of Nigeria will not be able to focus on the illegal money. They will be talking about the insecurity. So the insecurity is created as a means of diversion in the north. Are you following me? It is created of diverting the attention of the military and the Nigerian police for being able to focus on the illegal mining of resources. Any part of the north is and insecurity. Recently, it has started in because there's a great amount of lithium in Kwara that they have discovered and the money. So they partner with the Chinese because the people that do this illegal money are the Chinese. They partner with the Chinese to be able to. So the bandit became the security men of the Chinese to protect them. So that while they're mining, they can cause chaos. Because while they're mining and they're causing like nobody will have to focus on what the Chinese are doing. Every single day they are mining in those places, and they will take it from in the bush and fly it out of Nigeria. They're making billions of dollars from it every day. Why people are being killed? That's why you like hear Muslims saying that they are killing Muslims too. What you have is what the APC administration created, the banditry they created, is what is affecting us now. Because the people they give Nigeria in 2015 did not so the people not really push on them. And now the people have become thugs, they have become tools to be used in the hand of men that are using them to secure their illegal gold mines. And that's why you do. That's why you hear that they say they are killing Muslims. Now, the Christian persecution and genocide has been there. So you find that the other part, the Muslim and the Fulani men keep going around killing those parts. And the Christians and the churches have been silent for too long. This evil was begun in Nigeria because the righteous men have been too quiet. If we're ever going to win against insecurity in Nigeria, Nigeria must put this Nigeria to number one. Nigeria is Sharia law must completely punish Nigeria. because Nigeria was an Islamic state. Why will Nigeria support Nigeria practice Sharia? The law gave them a constitutional law. Now, believe that a terrorist has to die because it's against his God. Can I have that killing for insulting Jesus? But somebody believe when you speak against Muhammad, you have to. How do you live with someone had that mentality? The military have become complicit. They are compromised. Nigeria is not with this one. 20 years from today, I'm telling you, 20 years from today, this thing of insecurity will not end because there are people that enjoy benefit from it and reaping from it. If Nigeria wants with this one, partner with America, let them come and meet them. I'm not sure I was saying yesterday, some people were protesting and they don't want America to come. Because they believe what they are doing, like America is going to kill Muslims. And the Muslims want to come and kill terrorists. We are protesting. Anybody that is negotiating, check, Gumi should be locked away. A terrorist is not a terrorist. A man that believes that you're not supposed to kill a terrorist is a terrorist. A man that believes that we should negotiate. How do you negotiate? Terrorists are not just criminals. They are working with the wrong technology. A man that believes that killing he has to lose. How do you negotiate with a man that kills himself? He's going to meet God in heaven to collect 70 matches. How do you negotiate? A man like Sheikh Gumi should be locked away. A man like Ali Babu should be arrested. You want to win against terrorism? You must go brutal. No nation will against terrorism. Pampering them. The custom is taking sitting rights from Nigeria and put terrorists in the bush. They need to take out their people. No. The moment you are telling you that take the life of your fellow human being is nothing. It's to please God. They don't deserve to live. Children of God, I'm not going to ask you to pray. Because it's not a period of prayer. It's a period of action. Not for Ezekiel from church. The man will be speaking after attention. Not for once and then invited the man for interview. Because they don't want to give the man any time. But you see, any little thing will come and give you a microphone. They're inviting Gumi up and down. The military is complicit. The Nigerians are complicit. You can't win war with this Nigeria. Not because they don't have the capacity, but because they're compromised. Buhari created banditry. The people like Gumi and them, they facilitated the idea of Boko Haram. And today, some of them are your leaders in government. Some of them, most of them are moving through. Not one! I've been arrested. Can you support that pumped in 2011? When they were arrested, where the guest got him in the house of the Timan in Abuja. What is it doing in the house of Timan if Shima doesn't know him? But today, Shetima is your vice president. War, where terrorists are ruling you. Terrorists are moving now. This is not a period to say, pray. No! This is a period of wisdom. This is a period of action. Churches in the south have no idea. They say that causing churches they don't know what it means to be in the north. They don't know what it means to be running for life. This one in the church saying Kana, but they say everybody pray with one eye open because you don't know by what in the church. The Nigerian church must rise up. There's an agenda. And if you read the minute of that meeting, it's led by Isa, you know it. I have a record of his messages. Let's appeal and say, why would they be killing their Muslim brothers? Because their Muslim brothers. How do we win with people in comment? And that was a minister for 8 years. This is funny. You're Nigerian. If you're not aware of what is happening around you, in a short time, one day your calamity will just come. You will know how. The boundaries that is destroyed in the north was protected by the Buhari plot for mercenaries to destroy Nigeria in 2015 in case it did not win. Unfortunately, he won, and those people were never fight. And they began to use the weapons they have been provided for. These are self second weapon. They move logistic, no money, dollars. Where do you think I came from? This is how? No. Banditry started under the watch of APC because they were the ones that brought them in. In 1992-93 in Kaduna, a riot broke out which they call the Zanga riot. I was young, but very, very young then. And people were killed in scores. If you are not an Archbishop practicing Muslim in Islam, they were killed. Especially from the southern part of Kaduna, the tribes from the south of Kaduna, they were massacred. It was called the Zanga riot. And if the next thing they do is to burn churches, kill Christians, and then if they done with that, they focus on businesses that is for people own businesses and they destroy it. I agree with knowing that Christians are endangered species in Nigeria. In the year 2000, when the Sharia riot, hundreds of thousands of people were killed. I can remember that we have to defend our house from people. They some Fulani boys defend our house. They were shooting arrows. They were spot our shooting arrows. Even though I was a Muslim then, even though the father was a Muslim then, but because majority of the people in our compound were Christians, so we need to destroy every one of us because we live in Christians. I can remember in Mando, for those that know Mando, in Kaduna, Chapel of Redemption, that church was destroyed. And so from that time, every a little occupied in Nigeria, the first time is churches and Christians. And this has been for a long time. That if there's a problem in another country, the Muslims and the houses in Nigeria will rise up and begin to keep Christians. How many of you remember the Miss 2002, 2001, 2002? That somebody threw a picture of Muhammad or Somalis. Don't get away in France and they got to fight in Nigeria. Are you following? Christians are the endangered species. Let me give you, and that fight has continued. Scores have been killed and they focus on rich where there is a mixture of both Christianity and Islam. If you look at states like Kaduna, states like Massachusetts, states like Nasarawa, states like Taraba, states like Benue, states like Bauchi, states like Bombay, states like Borno, these are places where they focus on because they intend to eliminate every living Christian bodies. Anyone that the body is a Talib, I have gone to live. I've spent 80 to 80% of my life, so I'll run this thing. Several times, I cannot forget Sharia. We were running for lives. Even though we were Muslims, we were still running because as a not of the ethnic group, practicing what the parties were fitting to be born alive. Many of us saw humans were born alive, like roasted like yam. And it is people belong to the genocide against the Christian faith. Many years ago, in Kano State, a man was beheaded. And every time that he was this, and guess what? The person that led it. The man called Samuel was one of the monk, and they beheaded, they killed the woman. They killed him and they put him, they were using to parade the city. You understand that a woman also as an evangelist. Evangelist Eunice that was preaching about 2016 or 18 in Abuja, and they killed her. We cannot talk about a young girl called Deborah Samuel that was killed. I stood in Jos for years. The people of Plateau have been massacred. Riot played every single time. The moment anything happens, the next people that are victims are Christians. And it's unfortunate that all these years the government have not been able to do anything about it. But the data is deep. Are you with me this morning? I'm sorry because I don't want us to be that ignorant people. If our ignorant people don't control the narrative, and this, let me tell you this truth, God will come and fight for you. Remove that thing from your mind. If Christians don't rise up, pray from that thing tomorrow. God is not coming to fight for you. Are you with me? Now, in the year 2009, Boko Haram started. Boko Haram started because of a sector, it was a political movement. They created Boko Haram as a political talks to bring confusion into the government of good Jonathan. And to be able to, destroy any opposition, start from state, under the watch of Kashim Shettima, which is the president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima and the other man, Ali Mohammed Sharif. These are the people that started the business of Boko Haram as a political talks to be able to oppose their opponents. But after a time, the ideology grew and they began to destroy. Now, it became a problem and they began to use it to destroy both here and there. In 2010. As of 2010, a man led a meeting in Jos. Are you a meeting? They were going to annihilate Christians within the local of Su, but no, Nasarawa, and he said they're going to perform jihad. They will pick jihad and they will go to kill them. If Islamic leaders are not willing to lead them, he is ready to lead the movement. I have the minute of meeting in my guess who is that? It's apartment. I was the former minister of under Buhari's regime. And several times, these are people that are terrorist sympathizers. And that's why the Nigerian army will win the war against terrorism. Because people have, the terrorists have infiltrated the Nigerian ranks, the army ranks, so they cannot win the war. That said, Osama bin Laden was a very good. He was when Osama bin Laden was killed. And he has said several times that Boko Haram will kill these Muslim brothers. How do you win the war against terrorism? When the people in government are sympathetic to terrorists, how do you win the war? Now, the four categories of insecurity that are causing: number one, you have Boko Haram. Number two, you have bandits. Number three, you have Fulani herdsmen. Now I'm going to show you how they're connected. Many people don't know. The Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen have one mission. The mission is simple: Islamize Nigeria. Come to a territory that is Christian dominated. Kill everybody there, occupy the land. Go to a local community, kill them there, occupy the land. That's all it means. Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen. Now, the Fulani herdsmen, they don't kidnap, they kill. There's another place where the Fulani herdsmen and they say this Fulani herdsmen. No, when they go, they kill. How do they kill? They kill because you must not ask yourself, how does the Fulani man get AK-47? Do you know the cost of one AK-47? One AK-47 is over $1,000 something. People in the to be able to get one AK-47. Are you with me? And now, so you know that there are people that are sponsoring this movement. Then the Fulani, the Boko Haram and the Fulani, they go about Christian-dominated areas. You will understand that when this terrorism started in Nigeria, that the only people that were killed were Christian churches. You don't hear that it is Christians and churches. I remember in Kaduna then that churches began to look for security men to guide the churches in every service day. Otherwise, you can't boom, everybody dies. And churches are not having to hire soldiers. I was a member of the security team in my church in the Padang in Kaduna in 2010 because I'm not staying in church. Once I come to the church in the morning, we stay outside, moving around patrolling because any come and drop anything. So when Boko Haram started, the majority of Muslims, the Hausa, not Muslims, they were happy. I know people were celebrating it. If you celebrate it, I'll tell you why. At the initial beginning of this, they were happy celebrating the killing of Christians. They're purging Nigeria of army. It was made of Christians and Christian dominated areas. But when it comes to 2014, the man by the APC that wanted to overthrow the government of Jonathan, by all means, decided to employ mercenaries from Niger, from Chad, from all those Fulani, from all the African nations, and they brought them in Nigeria. What was the goal? The goal was that if Jonathan does not concede defeat in the election, they were going to rain hell on Nigeria. So they brought in these mercenaries, and they equipped them with rifles, the L5s, the Buharis. Are you with me? The L5, the Buharis. Every one of these people called APC, they brought in mercenaries and armed them in the bushes and told them to wait. The moment Jonathan did not concede defeat in the election, they were going to start. But unfortunately for them, Goodluck knew of the assignment. He called in about them because the man said it's ambition to know what the problem is. So the man conceded defeat and left. And so they declared APC now. Now, but when they brought people from different parts to come and fight. But when they wanted to come and fight, they don't achieve anymore. So now they left those people in the bush. They left them with guns and ammunition in the bush. And when they became the president, he abandoned them. Instead of them to settle them and let them go back, they abandoned them. People saw Nigeria as a place at school, and people started to remain in Nigeria. Those are the people that started bandits. Before we don't have bandits. Bandits started under the watch of APC, under Bali, because they were the ones that brought in. Kidnapping, because they needed to survive. So they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. Over time, now, you understand that the assignment of this nation where mineral resources. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Don't be. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Don't be in a nation where you don't have understanding what's happening. Now, there's a part of Nigeria that have good resources. And so, and this is have been illegally mined by elites, the military generals, the oligarchs, the people that are the leadership of the mining these resources, and the money does not go into the federal government account. So what they do is that they employ the service of this banditry to create diversion. So when you go to Zamfara, that's why you hear there's in Zamfara now. It's because of the illegal gold mine. There's gold in Zamfara, their money. And so the bandits that are already in the bush, some collabo with them, partner with them, sometimes you see keep creating motion, create chaos. When you keep creating chaos, Nigerian state and the politicians will not able to focus on the government to be concerned about the insecurity. So the insecurity is created as a means of diversion, not. It is created as a means of diverting the attention of the military and the Nigerian populace from being able to focus on the illegal mining of resources. And any part of where the resources is increasing, recently it has started in Ghana because there's a great amount of lithium in Plateau that they discovered and they're mining. So they partner with the Chinese because the people that does this illegal mining are the Chinese. They partner with the Chinese to be able to solve the bandit, the security men of Chinese and to protect them. So that when they're mining, they can be because when the people are mining and are causing chaos, nobody will be able to focus on what Chinese are doing and those illegal mining. Every single day, this way I'm telling you, they are mining in those places. And they will take it to an airfield in the bush and fly it out of Nigeria. They are making billions of dollars from it every day. Why people are killed? That's why you might hear the Muslims saying that they're killing Muslims too. Whatever it is what Buhari created. But administration created. The country they created is what is affecting the north now. Because the people brought my give Nigeria in 2015, they become good luck, relinquish power to them. And now the people have become thugs, they have become tools to be used in the hand of men that are using them to secure their illegal gold mines. And that's why you keep doing. That's why you hear them say they're killing Muslims. Now, this persecution just has been so. You find that the other part, the Muslim and the Flymen keep going around, killing in all those parts, and the Christians and the churches have been silent. This evil has prevailed in Nigeria because the righteous men have been too quiet. If I ever go to win against Nigeria must do two things. Nigeria must do number one. Nigeria in the Sharia law must completely abolish Nigeria because Nigeria is not an Islamic state. Why will Nigeria support of Nigeria be practicing Sharia? The law guided them with constitutional law that believe that authorities are bad because it's against God. Can a house like kill him for Jesus? But somebody believe if you speak against one, you deserve that. How do you live in a country somewhere that has that kind of mentality? The military have become complicit. They are compromised. Nigerian military is for 20 years from today. I'm telling you. 20 years from today. This thing of insecurity will not end because they're enjoying it, benefiting from it, and reaping from it. Nigeria want to win this war, partner with America. Let them come and meet them. I'm not saying that yesterday some people were protesting that they don't want America to come. Because they believe what they are reporting is that America is going to kill Muslims. And say wants to kill terrorists. But they are protesting. Anybody that is negotiating, people like Ahmed Kumi, Sheikh Kumi should be locked away. A terrorist is a terrorist. A man that believes that you are not supposed to kill a terrorist is a terrorist. A man that believes that you should negotiate. You can't negotiate with terrorists because you see, terrorists are not criminals. They are working with the wrong ideology. A man that believes that killing is he has nothing to lose. How do you negotiate with a man that believes that killing himself is one bit they are talking about the two virgins? How do you negotiate with one person? A man like Sheikh Kumi should be locked away. A man that can live on Muslim should be arrested. Looking against terrorism, you must not nation win against terrorism by pampering them. The cost is taking the serious from Nigeria and taking terrorism in the bush. They need to become people that are true. The moment you are becoming that you see that your fellow human being is not in this to please God, then you don't deserve to live. You know what? I'm not going to ask you to pray. Because this is a period of prayer. This is a period of action. Every judgment is Ezekiel from just. The man that is speaking and praying that for almost have invited the man for interview because they don't want to give the man any airtime. But you see, I need to call Kumi and give microphone. Kumi, they are inviting Kumi. They are inviting Kumi up and down. The media is complicit. The Nigerian media is complicit. You can't win with this Nigeria. Not because they don't have the capacity, but because they're compromised. Why created banditry? The people like Kumi and the rest of them, the people that facilitated the idea of them. And today, some of them are your leaders in government. Some most of them are moving. Not one! I've been arrested. When they arrested him, in the house of Shetima in Abuja. What is it doing of Shetima if Shetima doesn't win? Today, Shetima is your vice president. How do you win the war? Where terrorists are ruling you? Where terrorists are moving around? This is not a period to say that pray. No! Action. Churches in the south have no idea. They say they are causing churches to them. They don't know what it means to be lost. They don't want to be running for life. That every Sunday in the church in Kula, when they say that everyone is praying with fire. Oh my God, I tell you, church. The Nigerian church must rise up. There's an agenda. And if you read the minutes of it, led by Parliament, you will not believe it. I have a copy of his messages. Where some people say, why will they be killing them? He said, why will they be killing them? These Muslim brothers. Referring to Boko Haram as the Muslim brothers. How do you win with such a people in government? And that guy was a Mr. Body for 8 years. Do you know what I'm telling you this? You are in Nigeria. If you are not aware of what is happening around you, in a short time, one day your calamity will just come. You don't know how. I mean, the banditry that is destroying them in the north was created by the people boycott for Mercy to destroy Nigeria in 2015. Unfortunately, he won, and those people were left without fight. And the weapon had been provided for. This kind of was a kind of weapon. They moved logistic, look in dollars. Where did I get it from? You think it's from this of how? No. But this started under the watch of APC because they were the one that brought them in. In 1992 in Kaduna, a riot broke out which they call the Zabuka riot. I was a young, very, very young then, and people were killed in scores. If you are not an Afghan person practicing Muslim Islam, you were killed. Especially if you are from the southern part of Kaduna, the tribes from the southern part of Kaduna, they were massacred. It was called the Zabuka riot. And if the next thing they do is to burn churches, kill Christians, and then if they are done with that, then they focus on business that is for people own business and they destroy it. I grew up knowing that Christians are a dangerous species in Nigeria. In the year 2000, when the riots, hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Kaduna. I can remember vividly we had to defend our house from people that brought some boys, and the first of our house were shooting arrows. They were spoiling our sick, as they shoot arrows. Even though I was a Muslim then, even though my father was a Muslim then, but because most of the people in our compound were Christians, so we were willing to destroy every one of us because we were living with Christians. I can remember a particular church in Mandor, for those that know in Kaduna, Chapel of Redemption. That church was destroyed. And so from that time, anytime there's a little happy party in Nigeria, the is churches and Christians. And this has prevailed for a long time. That even if there's a problem with in another country, the Muslims and the houses in Nigeria will rise up and begin to kill Christians. I don't know if you remember the Miss Crisis in 2002. 2002. That somebody threw a picture of Muhammad or something in France. Long away in France, and they began to fight Nigeria. Are you following me? Christians are a dangerous species. Now let me give you, and that's how it has consumed. Souls have been killed, and they focus on regions where there is a mixture of both Christianity and Islam. If you look at states like Kaduna, states like Plateau State, states like Nasarawa, states like Taraba, states like Benue, states like Bauchi, states like Bombay, states like Borno, these are places where they focus on because they tend to eliminate every living Christian in that place. Anybody that the body is important because I have grown in the north. I've spent 80% of my life in South Spanish. Several times, I cannot forget the Sharia that we were running for lives. Even though we are Muslims, but we still run because as far as you are not of the ethnic group, practicing what the parties, you are a victim. You can be born alive. Many of us saw human beings alive like roasted like yam. And it's been going on for a long time. The genocide against the Christian faith. Are you with me? Many years ago, in Kano State, a man was beheaded, and anything they talk about, he said blasphemy. And guess who was the best? The man called Samson Labido Samson, and left the man and they beheaded him, the woman. They killed him and they put sign on the stake and they used him to parade this year. You understand? A woman also that an evangelist, an evangelist unit that was preaching about 2016 in Abuja, and they killed her. Cannot talk about a young girl called Deborah Samuel that was killed. And I schooled in Jos, and for years, the people of Plateau have been massacred. Right every single time. The word that the moment anything happens, the next people that are victims are Christians. And it's unfortunate that all this year the government have not been able to do anything about it. But the data is deep. I will finish for you. Why am I saying? Because I don't want us to be ignorant people. If ignorant people control the narrative, and this, let me tell you the truth, God will not come and fight for you. Remove that thing from your mind. If you say don't rise up, pray for tomorrow. God is not coming to fight for you. Are you with me? Now, in 2009, Haram started. Boko Haram started because of a section. It was a political movement. They created Boko Haram as a political talk to bring confusion into the government of Goodluck and to be able to destroy the opposition, starting from Borno State under the watch of a man called Kashim Shettima, who is not president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima and another man, Ali Mohammed Sharif. These were the people that started the business of Boko Haram as a political talk to be able to oppose the opponent. But after a time, the ideology grew and they began to destroy. Now, it became a problem and they used it to destroy Bombi and again in 2010. As of 2010, a man led a meeting in Jos. Are you with me? He led a meeting that they were going to annihilate Christians within the localities of Plateau, Borno, Plateau, Bauchi, and Nasarawa. And he said they are going to perform jihad. They will bring jihad and will go to Bidai and Islamic leaders are going to lead them. He is ready to lead the movement. I have the minute of that meeting in my phone presently. Guess who is that person? Issa Pantami, that was the former minister of communication of the Buhari's regime. And several times, these are people that are terrorist sympathizers. And that's why the Nigerian are not be able to win the war against terrorism. Because the terrorists have infiltrated the Nigerian ranks, the army ranks, so they cannot win the war. That said, Osama bin Laden was a Muslim that he was sad when Osama was killed. And I said several times that Boko Haram should not be killed. He said they are Muslim brothers. How do you win a war against him? When there are people in government that are sympathizers to terrorism, how do you win that war? Now, there are four categories of insecurity or people that cause insecurity. Number one, you have Boko Haram. Number two, you have bandits. Number three, you have Fulani herdsmen. Now I'm going to show you how they're connected. Many people don't know. The Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen have one mission. The mission is simple. It's Nigeria. Go to a territory that deeply dominated, kill everybody there, occupy their land. Go to a look for a community, kill them there, occupy their land. That's how it means. And the Fulani herdsmen, and you know this, the Fulani herdsmen don't kidnap. They kill. There's hardly a place you hear the Fulani herdsmen catch, and they say these are Fulani herdsmen. No, when they go, they kill. How do they kill? They kill with guns. You must ask yourself, how does the Fulani man get AK-47? Do you know the cost of one AK-47? One AK-47 is over $1,000. Then they find be able to have one AK-47. Are you with me? And that's why you know that the people that are sponsoring this movement, then the people that they Boko Haram and the Fulani about Christian areas. You understand that when this terrorism started in Nigeria, the only people that were killed were Christian churches. You know that they killed it is Christians and churches. I remember in Kaduna then that churches began to look for security men to guard their churches in every city. Otherwise, you can be in church and the message is boom. Everybody dies. Churches that don't have money to hire soldiers began to use for their members. I was a member of the security team in my church in people like in Kaduna in 2010. Because we don't say anything. Once they come to the church in the morning, we stay outside, moving around, patrolling, because everybody can come and drop anything. But Boko Haram started. The movement, majority of Muslims, the Hausa, they were happy. I know people that were celebrating it. If you see that country, I'll tell you why. And the initial beginning of this thing, they were happy celebrating the killings of Christians. They are punching Nigeria of army. It was making of things and celebrating that. But when it comes to 2014, the man born an APC that wanted to overthrow the government, by all means, he started to employ mercenaries from Niger, from Chad, from all from other African nations, and they brought them into Nigeria. What was the goal? The goal was that if the Jonathan does not concede defeat in election, they're going to raise hell on Nigeria. So they brought in these mercenaries and they equipped for the L5s, the Buharis. Are you with me? The L5, the Buharis. Every one of these people called APC, they brought in mercenaries and armed them in the bushes and told them to wait. The moment Jonathan did not concede defeat in the election, they were going to start. But unfortunately for them, could not know of their assignment. He got intel about them because the man said his ambition to know what the block of millions. So the man was said and left. And so declared it now. Now, you are already people from different parts, but what they wanted to come and fight for the not achieve anymore. So now they left those people in the bush. They left them with guns and ammunition in the bush. And when Buhari became the president, he abandoned them. Instead of them to settle them and let them back, they abandoned them. And the people saw Nigeria as a place that is good. And the people decided to remain in Nigeria. Those are the people that started bandits. Before we don't have the bandits. Bandits started under the watch of a APC, other body, because they brought them in. Kidnapping because they needed to survive. So they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. Over time, now you understand that there are certain parts of this nation where there are million resources. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Follow me. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Don't be in a nation where you don't have understanding of what's happening. Now, there are some parts of Nigeria where there are good resources. And so, and this is been illegal mind by elite, the military generals, all the cast, the people that are leading the leadership of the Lord, they were minding these resources, and the money was not going to the government account. So what they do is that they employ the services of this banditry to create two things. Number one, to create diversion. So when you go to Zamfara, that's why there's things in Zamfara. It's because of the illegal gold mine that's in Zamfara, they're mining. And so these people are already the some people collaborate with their partner with them and try to see keep creating confusion, chaos. When you keep creating chaos, the Nigerian state and the people of themselves will not be able to focus on the illegal mining. They'll be concerned about insecurity. So the insecurity is created as a means of diversion. It is not. It is created as a means of diverting the attention of the military and the Nigerian populace for being able to focus on the illegal mining of resources. And any part of the government is resources. Recently, it has started in Kwara. Because the great amount of lithium in Kwara that they have discovered. So they partner with the Chinese. Because the people are just illegal mining guys. They partner with the Chinese and be able to, so the bandits became the security men of the Chinese and to protect them. So they are mining, they need to cause chaos. Because why did they mine? And they are causing chaos. Yeah, no, we have to focus on what these are doing and those illegal money. Every single day, this is what I'm telling you, they are mining in those places. And they'll take my airfield in the bush, fly out of Nigeria. They are making billions of dollars from it every day. Why have been killed? That's why Nigeria, they are killing Muslims too. What you have is what created. The APC level created. The bandits they created is what is affecting the North now. Because the people that brought to Nigeria in 2015 did not succeed because good Lord really put them. And now the people have become thugs, have become tools to be used in men that are using them to secure their illegal weapons. And that's why you can do. That's why they say they are killing Muslims. Now, the state persecution and genocide has been there. So you find out that the Muslim and the Fulani people around killing in all parts. The Christians and the churches have been silent for too long. This evil has prevailed in Nigeria because the rich men have been too quiet. If I ever to win against insecurity in Nigeria must do two things. Number one, Nigeria Sharia law abolished in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is not an Islamic state. Why will Nigeria support Nigeria be passing Sharia? They let them constitutional law. That believe that if somebody deserves to die because he speaks against God. Can an outsider insult Jesus and kill him for insulting Jesus? But somebody believe when you speak against Muhammad, you deserve to die. How do you live in a country that have that kind of mentality? The military have become they are compromised. The military can do this one. 20 years from today, I'm telling you, 20 years from today, this thing of insecurity will end because now people are enjoying it, benefiting from it, and reaping from it. If Nigeria want to win this war, partner with America. Then come and military. I don't know if you that in Kano yesterday, some people were protesting, they don't want America to come. Because they believe that I've been told is like America's Muslims. And the man say, want to kill terrorists. But they're protesting. Anybody that's negotiating, people like Ahmed Gumi, Sheikh Kum should be locked away. A terrorist sympathizes a terrorist. A man that believes that you're not supposed to kill a terrorist is himself a terrorist. A man that will go and negotiate. How do you go and negotiate with terrorists? Because you see, terrorists are not just criminals. They are working with the wrong ideology. A man that believes that killing is nothing to lose. How do you negotiate with a man that believes that killing himself is going to be they are not able to collect 72 pages. How do you negotiate with such a person? A man like Sheikh should be locked away. A man like Ali Musa should be arrested. You want to win against terrorism, you must go brutal. No nation will put terrorism by powering them. The country is taking like seizing rights from Nigeria and taking terrorist push and it will take out their people that human beings. No. The moment you are you say that taking the life of your fellow human being is not it to please God, then you don't have to live. You know God. I'm not going to ask you. Because this is a period of prayer. This is a period of action. Every doctor is executing for us. God is speaking attention. Not for once have they invited the man for interview. Because they don't want the man any time. But you see, any little thing, you go me, I give you microphone. Go me, I give you He made this policy. The Nigerian military accomplice. You can't win war with this Nigerian. Not because they have capacity, but because they are compromised. Why did they take battery? The people have come and the rest of them, yes, the people have facilitated the idea for them. And today, some of them are your leaders in comment. Some of them, most of them are moving. Not one have been arrested. Have you the bomb in 2011? When they arrested him, the first one got him in the house of Shetima in Abuja. What is he doing in the house of Shetima? Shetima doesn't know him. But they Shetima is president. How do you win a war where terrorists are ruling you? Where terrorists are moving around? This is not a period of slavery. No! This is a period of wisdom. This is a period of action. Churches in the south have no idea. They say they are churches with SLM. They don't know what it means to be in the north. They don't know what it means to be for life. That every son in the church saying, when they finish over, everyone is praying with one eye open. Because you don't come and go up any time in church. The church must rise up. There's an agenda. And if you read the minute of committee into led by this happening, you don't believe it. I'm a record of his messages. Yes, I believe why did they kill them? They are these Muslim brothers, referring to both of them, Muslim brothers. How do you win with such people in common? And that guy was a minister on the body for 8 years. Do you know what I'll tell you this morning? You're in Nigeria. If you're not aware of what is happening around you, in a short time, one day your calamity does. You know now. Are you with me? The banditry that is destroyed them in the north was created by people from scenarios to destroy Nigeria in 2015 in case he did not win. Fortunately, he won, and those who left now fight. And they had to use the weapons that they fight for. This kind of life was second weapon. They move for this thing, no more in dollars. Where did they get from? You think it's from the of cow? No. Banditry started under the watch of APC because they were the ones that brought them in. 1992-93 in Kaduna, a riot broke out which they call the Zango Kaduna riot. I was a young boy, very, very young. And people were killed in scores. If you are not an outside person practice Muslim in Islam, you were killed. Especially from the southern part of Kaduna, the tribes from the southern part of Kaduna, they were massacred. It was called the Zango Kaduna riot. And if the next thing they do is to book churches, keep Christians, and if they are done with that, they focus on businesses that is for Igbo people, Igbo business. And they destroy it. I grew up knowing that Christians are endangered, especially in Nigeria. In the year 2000, when the Sharia laws, I don't know if you have heard of the Sharia laws, hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Canada. And I remember vividly that we had to defend our house from people, the plus of evil and boys. And they faced our house, they were shooting arrows. They were stoning our zinc, they spot our zinc, shooting arrows. If I was a Muslim then, even though my father was a Muslim, but because they don't know people in our couple were Christians, so they're willing to destroy every one of us believing Christians. I can remember a particular church in Mando, for those that know Mando, in Kaduna, called Chapel of Redemption. That church was destroyed. And so from that time, anytime there's a little housekeeper in Nigeria, the first target is churches and Christians. And this has been for a long time. And even if there's a problem with in another country, the Muslim outside Nigeria will never begin to kill Christians. I don't remember the Miss What 2001, that somebody threw a picture of Muhammad or something in France. Long away in France, and they can't fight in Nigeria. Are you following me? Christians are in better situation. Now let me give you another thing. Scholars have been killed. And they focus on regions where there is a mixture of both Christianity and Islam. If you look at states like Kaduna, states like Plateau State, states like Nasarawa, states like Taraba, states like Benue, states like Bauchi, states like Gombe, states like these are places where they focus on because they intend to eliminate every living Christian place. Everybody that goes because I have gone and lived in the north. I've spent 80 to 80% of my life in the south. I understand this thing. Several times, don't forget to share. We were running for our lives. Even though we were Muslims. But we're still because as far as I'm not of the ethnic group, practicing what they practice, you are a victim, we both alive. Many of us saw human beings that were both alive like roasted like yam. It's been going on for a long time. I mean, to me, many years ago, in Kano State, a man was beheaded. And anything about he was the same. And guess who was the person that led it? The man was This was what that led the monk, and they beheaded it, they killed the evil man. They put his hand on the stake and they were using to raise the city. You understand that the woman also that is an evangelist. An evangelist that was preaching about 2016 or 18 in Abuja, and they killed her. We cannot talk about a Judah called Deborah Samuel that was killed. I stood in church, and for years, the people of Plateau have been massacred. Right? You break down every single time. The moment anything happens, the next people that are victims are Christians. And it's unfortunate that all these years the government have not been able to do anything about it. But the agenda is deep. I used to this morning. Why am I saying? Because I don't want to eat people. If I eat people to control their narrative, and this is the issues, God will not provide for you. Remove that thing from your mind. If Christians don't rise up, pray from that is wrong. God is not going to fight for you. Are you with me? Now, in the year 2009, Boko Haram started. Boko Haram started because of a search on the political movement. They created Boko Haram political talks to bring confusion into the government of Jonathan and be able to destroy the opposition, starting from Borno State, under the watch of a man called Kashim Shettima, which is not the vice president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima and the other man, Ali Mohammed Sharif. The people started the business of Boko Haram as political talks to be able to oppose their opponents. But after a time, the ideology grew and they began to destroy. Now, it became a problem and they began to use it to destroy Bobby again. In 2010. After 2010, a man led a meeting in Jos. Are you with me? A meeting that they were going and he led Christians within the locality of Plateau, Borno, Plateau, Bauchi, Kaduna, and Nasarawa. And he said they are going to perform jihad. They will pick jihad and they want to be that. If Islamic leaders are not willing to lead them, he is ready to lead the movement. I have a minute of that in my phone presently. Guess who is the person? It's a part of me that the former minister of on the Guanis regime. As several times, these are people that are terrorist sympathizers. And that is why the Nigerian army are not able to win the war against terrorism. Because people have the terrorists have infiltrated the Nigerian ranks. So they cannot win the war. That said, Osama bin Laden was a better Muslim than he was. When Osama bin Laden was killed. And I said this several times that Boko Haram he said that they're Muslim brothers. How do you win the war against terrorism? Where people high in government sympathize to terrorism? How do you win that war? Now, there are four categories of insecurity or people that cause insecurity. Number one, you are Boko Haram. Number two, you are bandits. Number three, you are footmen. Now, I'm going to show you how they are connected. Many people don't know. The Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen have one mission. The mission is simple. It's about Nigeria. Territory that the president dominated, kill everybody there, occupy their land. Go to them, look for a community, kill them there, occupy their land. That's always me. Boko Haram, the Fulani herdsmen, have you noticed? The Fulani herdsmen don't cap, they don't cap, they kill. There's hardly a place you hear that Fulani herdsmen cap, and they say it's a Fulani herdsmen. No, when they go, they kill. How do they kill? They kill bombs. You can ask yourself, how do the Fulani man get AK-47? Do you know the cost of one AK-47? One AK-47 is over $1,000 something. Maybe the Fulani man be able to obtain, be able to get one AK-47. Are you with me? And also, you know that there are people that are sponsoring this movement. Then the Boko Haram and the Fulani they go about these state-dominated areas. You understand that when this terrorism started in Nigeria, the only people that were killed were Christian churches. You will not hear that the killing it is Christians and churches. I remember in Kaduna then that churches began to look for security men to get churches in every city. Otherwise, you can be in church and then boom, everybody dies. And churches that don't have money to hire soldiers began to some of their members. I was a member of the security team in my church in Dubai in 2010. Because I don't say the church, come to church in the morning, we stay outside, moving around. Because everybody can come and drop anything. So as Boko Haram started, the majority of Muslims, some not Muslims, the house, they were happy. I know people that were celebrating it. If you celebrate it, I'll tell you why. At the initial beginning of this thing, they were happy celebrating the killings of Christians. They said that they are putting Nigeria of army. It was majorly of Christians and Christian dominated areas. But when in 2014, the man Buhari and APC that wanted to overthrow the government of Jonathan, by all means, decided to employ mercenaries from Niger, from Chad, from all those Fulani, from all of the African nations, and they brought them into Nigeria. Nigeria. What was the goal? The goal was that if Jonathan does not concede defeat in the election, they will go to rain on Nigeria. So they brought in these mercenaries and they equipped them with rifles. The L5, the Buharis. Are you with me? The L5, the Buharis. Every one of these people called APC, they brought in mercenaries and armed them in the bush and to wait. The moment Jonathan did not concede defeat in the election, they were going to start. But unfortunately for them, could not know of their assignment. It got into the man said his ambition of what was the blood of millions. So the man conceded defeat and left. And so they declared APC winner. Now, you already brought people from different parts to come and fight. But when they wanted to come and fight, they did not achieve anymore. So now they left those people in the bush. They left them with guns and ammunition in the bush. And when the president, he abandoned them. Instead of them to settle and let them go back, they abandoned them. And the people saw Nigeria as a place that is good. And the people decided to remain in Nigeria. Those are the people that started bandits. Before bandits like bandits. Banditry started under the watch of APC, under Buhari. Because they were the one that brought them in. Kidnapping. They needed to fight. So they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. Over time, now you understand that there are certain parts of this nation where there are mineral resources. Don't be an ignorant percent. Follow me. Don't be an ignorant percent. Don't be in a nation where you don't understand what is happening. Now, there are some parts of Nigeria where there are good resources. And so, and this is being illegally mined by elite, the military generals, the oligarchs, the people that the leaders of the law, they were mining these resources, and the money does not go into the federal government account. So what they do is that they employ the service of this country to create, number one, to create diversion. So when you go to Zamfara, that's why there's killing in Zamfara now. It's for the illegal gold mine. There is gold in Zamfara that they are mining. And so these countries that are already in the bush, some people collaborate with them, partner with them, and put them to see, keep creating confusion, create chaos. When you keep creating chaos, the Nigerian state and the people that will not be able to focus on the illegal mining. They'll be concerned about insecurity. So the insecurity is created as a means of diversion. It is not. It is created as a means of diverting the attention of the military and the Nigerian populace to be able to focus on the illegal mining of resources. And any part of the government resources, you find insecurity there. Recently, in Asada, there is a great amount of lithium required that they have discovered and they are mining. So they partner with the Chinese. Because the people that just this illegal mining are Chinese. They partner with the Chinese to, and the bandit became the security men of Chinese and to protect them. So that while they are mining, they can be chaos. Because when people are mining and they are causing chaos, like nobody will be able to focus on what Chinese are doing with illegal mining. Every single day to this moment, I tell you, they are mining in those places. And they will take it to an elf in the bush and fly it out of Nigeria. They are making billions of dollars every day. People are being killed. That's why Muslims are saying that they are killing Muslims too. What? It is what Buhari created. The APC administration created. The military created. It's what is affecting now. Because the people they brought to come and kill Nigeria in 2015 did not succeed because could not relinquish power to them. And the people have become thugs. They have become tools to be used in the hand of men that are using them to secure their illegal gold mines. And that's why they say they are killing Muslims. Now, the Christian persecution has been there. So you find that the Muslim and the people are not killing in all those parts, and the Christian churches have been silent for too long. The evil has prevailed because the righteous men have been too quiet. If we are ever going to against insecurity in Nigeria must put two things. Number one, Sharia law must be completely abolished in Nigeria because Nigeria is not an Islamic state. Why will Nigeria support Nigeria be practicing Sharia? The law getting the constitution that believe that somebody deserves to die because it's against God. Can a house of Islam by something Jesus? But some believe when you against God, you deserve to die. How do you live in a country somewhere that have that kind of mentality? The military have become complicit. They are compromised. Nigeria military cannot win this one. 20 years from today, I'm telling you, 20 years from today, this thing of insecurity will not end because the people that are enjoying, benefiting from it, and reaping from it. In Nigeria to win this war, partner with America. They come and militate. People were protesting that they don't want America to come. Because they believe what they are told is like America is coming to kill Muslims. And the man says they want to come and kill terrorists. We are protesting. Anybody that's negotiating, people like us, not today. Check as a terrorist. A man that believes that you are not supposed to kill terrorists is a terrorist. That believes that we should not negotiate. How do you negotiate with terrorists? Because you see, terrorists are just criminals. They are working with the wrong ideology. they are in level to the two virgins. How do you negotiate with such a person? A man that said who is below to me. A man that should be arrested. You want to win against terrorism, you must not put hand. No nation win against terrorism by them. The custom is civilized from the to terrorists in the bush, and they need to take out that because they human being. No. The moment you become a terrorist, you see that your fellow human being is not is to please God, then you just have to leave. I don't ask to pray. Because this is a period of prayer. This is a period of action. That's why it's from just the man that is speaking of attention, not for what they demand for, because they don't want to give the man any. But you see, any little thing will call me and give me my phone. Go me, they are giving me up and down. The military is complicit. The military is complicit. You can't win war with this army, not because you don't have the capacity, but because they are promised. Why the banditry? The people that come here and arrest them, and the people that founded the idea of Boko Haram. And today, some of them are your leaders in government, some of them, most of them are moving. Not one have been arrested. Have you supported our bomb in 2011? When they arrested him, guess where they boxed him? In the house of Shetima in Abuja. What does it mean in the house of Shetima? Shetima doesn't know him. But today, Shetima is omnipresent. How do you win a war when terrorists are ruling you? When terrorists are moving around? This is not a period to say we are praying. No! This is a period of wisdom. Action. Churches in the south have no idea. They sit in their causes, they don't know what it means to be in the north. They don't know what it means to be running your life. That every Sunday in the church in Kaduna, but the friends of everyone is praying with one eye open. Because the God go at any time in the church. The Nigerian church must rise up. If you read the minutes of David into the letter of his family, you read it. I have a record of his messages. Why will they be killing them? He said, why are they killing them? It's Muslim brothers. Referring to Boko Haram as the Muslim brothers. How do you win with such people in government? That was a minister of the body for 8 years. Do you know what I'm telling you this morning? You are Nigerian. If you are not aware of what is happening around you, it's short time. One day your calamity will just come. You will not know how. Ask me. Banditry that is destroying them in North was led by the people Buhari brought from mercenaries to destroy Nigeria in 2015 in case he don't win. Unfortunately, he won, and those people were left without fight. And they began to use the weapons that they provided for. These guys are set with second weapon. They move logistics, move money in dollars. Where did they get it from? You think it's from the same cow? No. Banditry started under the watch of APC. They were the one that brought them in. It was 1992-93 in Kaduna. A riot broke out which they call the Zango Kataf riot. I was young but very, very young then. And people were killed in scores. If you are not an Hausa person practicing Muslim Islam, you get killed. Especially if you are from the southern part of Kaduna. The tribes from the southern part of Kaduna, they were massacred. It was called the Zango Kataf riot. And if the next thing they do is to box, kill Christians, and then if they are done with that, they focus on business that is for own business and destroy it. I grew up knowing that Christians are endangered species in Nigeria. In the year 2000, when the Sharia, many of you have heard of the Sharia riots, hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Kaduna. I can remember that we had to defend our house from the person in Fulani boys, and the first our house were shooting arrows. They were spawning as if they spawned as they shooting arrows. I was a Muslim then. Even my father was a Muslim then. But because majority of the people that were Christians, so they were willing to destroy every one of us because they were Christians. I can remember a particular church in Mando, for those that know Mando, in Kaduna, called Chapel of Redemption. That church was destroyed. And so from that time, anytime there's a little party in Nigeria, the first target is churches and Christians. And this has been for a long time. And even if there's a problem with in another country, the Muslim and the outside in Nigeria will rise up to kill Christians. I don't remember the Miss World crisis in 2002, 2001, 2002. Somebody threw a picture of Muhammad or something in France. They began to fight in Nigeria. Christians are endangered. In other words, the fight as possible. Scholars are killed and they focus on regions where there is a mixture of both Christianity and Islam. You do that, states like Ghana, states like Plateau State, states like Sarawa, states like Taraba, states like Benue, states like Bauchi, States like Bombay, states like Borno, these are places where they focus on because they intend to eliminate every living Christian place. Anybody that reported this because I have not lived in the north. I spent 80% of my life, so I understand it. Several times, I cannot forget it. We were running for our lives. You know, we're Muslims, but we're still running because as far as you are not of the ethnic group practicing what they practice, you are a victim. You can be bought alive. Many of us are human beings that were born alive like roasted like yam. It is being going on for a long time. The genocide against the Christian faith. Are you with me? Many years ago, in Kano State, a man was beheaded, and if they talk about the he said blasphemy. And guess who was the person that led it? The man called Samson, and was the one that led the man. They beheaded the woman. They killed him and they put his head on the stake and they were using to fight the city. You understand? Woman also that evangelist. Evangelist is that was preaching about 16 or 18 in Abuja and he killed her. We talk about a young girl called Deborah Samuel that was killed. As I stood in church, and for years, the people have been massacred. Riot taken every single time. The one that the moment anything happens, the next people victims are Christians. And it's unfortunate that all this year the government have not been able to do anything. But the agenda is deep. Excuse me this sorry. Why am I saying? Because I don't want to be an ignorant people. If I'm ignorant people, they will control the narrative. And this is let me tell you this truth. God will for you. Remove that thing from your mind. If business don't rise up, pray from that tomorrow. God is somebody will fight for you. Are you with me? Now, in 2009, Boko Haram started. Boko Haram started because of a section, it was a political movement. They take the Boko Haram to talks to bring confusion into the government of Goodluck Jonathan. And to be able to use for end opposition, starting from Borno State, under the watch of a man called Kashim Shettima, which is the vice president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima and the other man, Ali Mohammed Sharif. These are the people that started the business of Boko Haram as a political tool to be able to oppose of the opponents. But after a time, the ideology grew and they began to destroy. Now, it became a problem and they began to use it to destroy bombing here and there. In 2009, 2010, as of 2010, a man led a meeting in Jos. Are you with me? He led a meeting that they were going to annihilate Christians within the locality of Plateau, Borno, Plateau, Bauchi, Kaduna, Nasarawa. And he said, I'm going to have jihad. They will bring jihad and they will go to be like, if Islamic leaders are not willing to lead them, he is ready to lead the movement. I have a minute of that meeting in my phone presently. Guess who is that person? It's a Panabi, that was the former minister of that police regime. And several times, these are people that are terror sympathizers. That's why the Nigerian never be able to win the war against terrorism. Because people have, the terrorists have infiltrated the Nigerian ranks, the army ranks, so they cannot win the war. They said, Osama bin Laden was a better Muslim. He was sad when the Osama bin Laden was killed. And said several times that Boko Haram should not be killed. He said they are your brothers. How do you win a war against terrorism when there are people high in government that are sympathetic to terrorism who win that war? Now for categories of insecurity of people that are security, number one, you have Boko Haram. Number two, you have bandits. Number three, you have Fulani herdsmen. I'm going to show you how they're connected. Many people don't know. The Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen have one mission. The mission is simple. It's Nigeria. Come to a territory that is predominated, kill everybody there, occupy their land. Go to Bevel, look at community, kill them there, occupy their land. That's the way. Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen. Have you noticed? The Fulani herdsmen have blocked now. They kill. There's hardly ever to hear the Fulani herdsmen that they say this Fulani herdsmen. No, when they go, they kill. How do they kill? They kill with guns. But now ask yourself, how does the Fulani man get AK-47? Do you know the cost of AK-47? One AK-47 is over $1,000 something dollars. Where will the Fulani man be able to obtain to get one AK-47? Are you with me? And also you will know that there are people that are sponsoring this movement. Then the Boko Haram and the Fulani they go about Christian dominated areas. You understand that when this terrorism started in Nigeria, that only people that were killed were Christian churches. You not hear that they did it is Christians and churches. I remember in Kaduna then that churches began to look for security men to guide their churches in every service. But you can be in church and the next boom, everybody. And churches that don't have money to hire soldiers began to use some of the members I was a member of the security team to my church in Kaduna in 2010. Because we don't stay in church, we don't come to church in the morning, we stay outside. Because everybody come and community. So when Smoke Quad started, the majority of Muslims, the outside local Muslims, the outside, they were happy. I know of people that celebrate it. If you celebrate today, I'll tell you why. At the initial beginning of this thing, they were happy celebrating this of Christians. They said they're posting a Nigeria of Anne. It was mentioned of Christians and Christians of areas. But when it comes to 2014, the man Buhari and APC, they want to overthrow the government Jonathan. By all means, decided to employ mercenaries from Niger, from all those from other nations, and they brought into Nigeria. What was the goal? The goal was that if Jonathan does not concede defeat in the election, they will create hell on Nigeria. So they brought in mercenaries and they equipped them for the L-5s, the Buharis. Are you with me? The L-5s, the Buharis. Every one of these people by APC, they brought in mercenaries and in the bush and told them to wait. The moment Jonathan did not concede defeat in the election, they don't start. But unfortunately for them, could not know of their assignment. It got into about them because the man said his ambition to know what the people of millions. So the man conceded defeat and left. So they did APC now. But many people from different parts to come. But why don't they come and fight from the north anymore? So now they left those people in the bush. They let them guns and in the bush. And when Buhari became the president, he abandoned them. Instead of to settle them and let them go back, they abandoned them. And the people saw Nigeria as a place at the school, and the people decided to remain in Nigeria. So the people that started bandits, before you don't have anything like bandits. Bandits started under the war of APC, under Buhari, because they're the one that brought them in. Kidnapping because they need to survive. So they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. Over time, now you understand that there are certain parts of this nation where there are minorities. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Follow me. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Don't be a nation where you don't understand what is happening. Now, there are some parts of the nation where there are good resources. And so, and this is happening in by elites, the military generals, the oligarchs, the people that are there, the leadership of the North, they were mining resources, and the money does not go into the government account. So what they do is that they employ the service of this to create two things, or one, to create diversion. So when you go to Zafara, that's why you hear that they say in Zafara now. It's because of the illegal gold mine. There's gold in Zafara that they are mining. And so these countries that are already in the bush to collab with them, partner with them. So see, keep creating confusion, chaos. When you keep creating chaos, the Nigerian state and the people of Nigeria will not be able to focus on the illegal mining. They'll be concerned about the insecurity. So insecurity is created as a means of diversion in the north. I follow you. It is created as a means of diverting the military and the Nigerian populace for people to focus on the illegal mining of resources. And any part of the northwest resource you find that is increased. Recently, it has started in Pada because there's an amount of lithium in Pada too that they have discovered. And they are mining. So they partner with this. Because the people that do this part, illegal mining are the Chinese. They partner with Chinese and to be able to, so the party became the citizen of Chinese and to protect them. So that when they're mining, they can be positive. Because when the people are mining and they are passing chaos, they cannot be here. Nobody will be able to focus on what the Chinese are doing and those who illegal mining. Every single thing somebody telling you, they're mining in those places. And they will take it to an elf in the bush and fly it out of Nigeria. They are making billions of dollars from it every day. Why people are being killed? That is why Nigeria, the Muslims are saying that they kill Muslims too. What you have is what Buhari created. The APC administration created, the banditry they created is what is affecting us now. Because the people that thought were killed in Nigeria in 2015 did not succeed, could not release power to them. And now the people have thugs that become tools to be used in the hand of men that are using them to secure their illegal gold mines. And that's what you do. That's what you hear that they say they're killing. Now, the Christian persecution and genocide. So you find that the other part, the Muslim and Islam keep going around killing in all those parts, and the Christians and the churches have been silent for too long. This evil has prevailed in Nigeria because the righteous men have been too quiet. If we're ever going to win against security in Nigeria must put two things in Nigeria. Number one, Nigeria in Sharia law must be completely abolished in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is not an Islamic state. Why will Nigeria support Nigeria be practicing Sharia? The law, the constitutional law that believe that everybody deserves to die because speak against God. And an outsider is not trying to kill something Jesus. But when you believe when you speak against God, you deserve to die. How do you live in a country with somebody that has that kind of mentality? The military have become complicit. They are compromised. Do you know military cannot win this war? 20 years from today, I'm telling you, 30 years from today, this thing of insecurity will not end. There are people that are enjoying it, benefiting from it, and reaping from it. Nigeria want to win this war, partner with America. Let them come and meet it. I'm not sure I've seen that in Kano yesterday, people protesting, they don't want America to come. They believe what they have been told is that America is coming to kill Muslims. And the man wants to come and kill terrorists. They are protesting. Anything that's negotiated, people like Ahmed Gumi, that Gumi should be locked away. A terrorist. A man that believes you're not supposed to be a terrorist is a terrorist. A man that believes that we should go and negotiate. How do you go and negotiate with terrorists? They are with the wrong ideology. A man that believes that he has nothing to lose. You negotiate with a man that believes that himself is going to meet their body to collect 72 virgins. How do you negotiate with something? A man like that should way. A man like that should be arrested. You want to win against terrorism, you must go brutal. No nation win against terrorism by pampering them. The custom is seizing rights from Nigeria and taking it to terrorists in the bush. They need to take care of them because they are human beings. The moment you become a terrorist, that you see that taking the life of your fellow human being is not in this to please God, then you don't deserve to live. Children of God, I'm not to ask you to pray. Because this is a period of prayer. This is a period of action. Ezekiel from church, they will be speaking of prayer attention. Not for what I've done with you. Because I don't want to give the man any airtime. See, any little thing you call Gumi and give him microphone. Gumi, they're giving me, they're inviting Gumi up for the media is competent, the Nigerian business. You can't be working in the time. You don't have the capacity, but because they are compromised. Why created banditry? The people that are Gumi and the rest of them, they are the people related to the idol of Boko Haram. And today, some of them are your leaders in government. Some of them are most of them are moving free. Not one been arrested. Kabiru Sokoto upon Ghana in 2011 when they arrested him, where did they caught him? In the house of Shetima in Abuja. What is it doing in the house of Shetima if Shetima know him? Shetima is your vice president. How do we win the war? Where terrorists are ruling you? Where terrorists are ruling now? This is not a period to say we're praying. No! This is a period of wisdom. This is a period of action. Churches in the south have no idea. They say they are causing churches with exit. They don't know what it means to be in the north. They don't know what it means to be in the life. That every Sunday say you cannot, but they say they don't pray. Everyone is praying for open. You don't know about anything in the church. The Nigerian church must rise up. There's an agenda. If you read the minutes of that meeting, it was led by his family. You don't believe it. I have the record of his messages. Why we don't he said, why we don't declare their Muslim brothers? We like to go back to their Muslim brothers. How do you win? We saw the people in government. And that guy was a minister under Buhari for 8 years. Do you know this morning? We're in Nigeria. If you're not aware of what's happening around you, in a short time, one day your calamity must come. You will not know how. Are you with me? Boundary that is destroyed the north was created by people Buhari for mercenaries to destroy Nigeria in case they did not win. Unfortunately, he won. And those people were left without fight. And they began to use weapons that they provided for. These are not sophisticated weapons. They move logistics, move money in dollars. You think from the state of cow? No. Banditry started under the watch of APC because they were the ones that brought them in. It was 1992-93 a riot broke out which is called the Zebra riot. Was young but very, very young, and people were killed in scores. If you are not absolutely practicing Muslim in Islam, they were killed. Especially if you are from the south part of from the south governor, they were massacred. It was called the Zango riot. And if the message is to burn churches, kill Christians, and then if they are done with that, they focus on businesses that is for Igbo own business and they destroy it. I grew up knowing that businesses are endangered species in India. In the year 2000, when the Sharia riot, hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Kaduna. And Kaduna that we had to defend our house from people, some Fulani boys, and they faced our house, were shooting arrows. They were spending our they spoke as the shows. Even though I was a Muslim then, even my father was a Muslim then, but because majority of the people in our country were Christians, so we're going to destroy every one of us because we live with Christians. I can remember a particular church in Mando for called Chapel of Redemption. That church was destroyed. So from that time, anything that is little happy in Nigeria, the first target is churches and Christians. Because a lot that even if there's a problem with in another country, the Muslim and the Hausa are the Christians. I'm not sure you'll be sworn in 2001 that somebody threw a picture of one in France. No, get away France, and they can't fight in Nigeria. Are you following? Christians and a special. Now let me give you, and that's you. Scores have been killed, and they focus on regions where there is a mixture of both Christianity. If you look at states like Adana, states like Nasarawa, states like Taraba, states like Benue, Bauchi, states like Gombe, states like but no, these are places where they focus because they intend to eliminate every living Christian place. Anything that the body is a total life, but I have not lived enough. I've spent 80% of my life to understand this thing. Several times, I forget to share that. We were running twice. Even though we're Muslims, but we're still running. Because as far as we're not of an ethnic group, practicing what they practice, you can be both alive. No, for some human beings, we're both alive, like roasted like. It has been going on for a long time. The genocide against the Christian faith. Are you with me? Many years ago, in Kano State, a man was beheaded, and any set up that he said blasphemy. And this was the person that led it. The man was Samson, and this was the one that led him up, and they beheaded the woman. They killed him, and they put him on the second, and they were using it to statistics. You understand that the woman was an evangelist. In the streets, was preaching for 2006 or 18 in Abuja, and he killed her. We cannot talk about the young boy who Samuel was killed. I put in us. For years, the people of Plateau have been massacred. Right every single time. The moment anything happens, the next people that are victims are Christians. And it's unfortunate that all these years the government are not able to do anything about it. But the agenda is deep. I will speak on it. Honestly, because I don't want us to be ignorant people. If we're ignorant people, control the narrative. And this, let me tell you this truth. God will come and fight for you. Remove that thing from your mind. If this is all pray for mercy tomorrow, God is not coming to fight for you. Now, in the year 2009, Boko Haram started because of a set of political movement. They created Boko Haram as a political talks to bring confusion into the context of good Jonathan. And to be able to destroy any opposition. Starting from below it, under the watch of a man called Kashim Shettima, which is not the vice president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima and the other man, Ali Mohammed Sharif. These are the people that started the business of Boko Haram as a political talks to be able to oppose their opponents. But after a time, the ideology grew and they began to destroy. Now, it became a problem and they began to destroy bombing here and there. In 2009, 2010. As of 2010, a man led a meeting in Jos. Are you with me? He led a meeting that they were going to elect Christians within the localities of Plateau, Borno, Bauchi, Kana, and Nasarawa. And he said they are going to perform jihad. They will preach jihad and they are going to kill him. His family leaders are not willing to lead them. He is ready to lead the movement. I have the minute of the meeting in my phone presently. Guess what it is? It's about time that was the former Mr. Communication on the Guardians. And several times, these are people that are terrorist sympathizers. And that is why the Nigerian will not be able to win war against terrorism. Because people have, the terrorists have infiltrated this. So they cannot win war. That said, Osama bin Laden was a better Muslim. He was sad. Osama was killed. And I said this times that Boko Haram should be doing this as Muslim brothers. How do you kill war against terrorism? When there are people in government that are supporting terrorism, how do you win that war? Now, there are 4 categories of insecurity or people that are causing insecurity. Number 1, you are Boko Haram. Number 2, you are bandits. Number 3, you are Fulani herdsmen. Now I'm going to show you how they are connected. Many people know. The Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen have one mission. The mission is simple. Nigeria. Come to a territory that is Christian dominated. Kill everybody there, occupy their lands. Go to the community, kill them, occupy their land. That's always me. Boko Haram and the Fulani Herdsmen. Have you noticed? The Fulani Herdsmen don't kidnap, they kill. There's hardly a place you hear that Fulani that is Fulani Herdsmen. No, when they go, they kill. How do they kill? They kill with guns. Must not ask yourself, how does the Fulani get AK-47? Do you know the cost of one AK-47? One AK-47 is over 1,000 people. Where will the animal get to be able to get one AK-47? Are you with me? And now, so there are people that are sponsoring this movement. Then, the Boko Haram and the Fulani, they go about Christian dominated areas. You understand that when this terrorism started in Nigeria, that only people that were killed were Christian churches. You not hear that they killed them. It is Christians and churches. I remember it not then that churches began to look for security men to get their church in every Saturday. Otherwise, you can be sure that the university is boom, everybody dies. And churches that don't have money to hire soldiers began to use some of their members. I was a member of the security team in my church in Dubai, because we don't stay in church. Once to the church, we stay outside, moving around patrol. Everybody can work anything. So when Boko Haram started, the majority of Muslims, the Hausa Muslims, they were happy. I know people that were celebrating it. If you celebrate it, I'll tell you why. At the initial beginning of this thing, they were happy celebrating the killings of Christians. They said they are punching Nigeria of army. It was many of Christians and Christians dominated areas. But when it comes to 2014, the man Buhari and APC, they want to overthrow the government of Jonathan. By all means, they decided to employ mercenaries from Niger, from Chad, from all those from all of the African nations and brought them into Nigeria. What was the goal? The goal was that if the Jonathan don't foresee defeat in the election, they will go to raid hell on Nigeria. So they brought in these mercenaries and they equipped them with rifles, the L5, the Buharis. Are you with me? The L5, the Buharis. Every one of the group APC, they brought in mercenaries and armed them in the bushes and told them wait. The moment Jonathan foresee defeat in the election, they were going to start. But unfortunately for them, they don't know of their assignments. He got intel about them because the man said this is his ambition to know what the so the man said and left. And so they declared peace. Now, they already brought people from different parts to come and fight. But when they want to come and fight from, they don't actually want. So now they let those people in the bush. They left them with guns and ammunition in the bush. And when Buhari became president, he allowed them to settle them and let them go back. They are not there. The people said they play at the school and people decided to remain in Nigeria. Those are the people that started parties. Before you have anything like it. But they started under the watch of APC under Buhari because they were the ones that brought them in. Kidnapping, they needed to survive. So they started by kidnapping. And they started by kidnapping. Over time, now you understand that there are certain parts of this nation where there are mineral resources. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Follow me. Don't be an ignorant Christian. Don't be in a nation where you don't have understanding what is happening. Now, there are some parts of Nigeria that have good resources. And so, and things are being illegally mined by elites, the military generals, the oligarchs, people that live at the leadership that were mining these resources, and the money does not go into the federal government. So what they do is that they employ the services of this banditry to create two things. Number one, to create diversion. So when you go to now, it's because of the illegal government that is called that are mining. And so this banditry are in the bush. Some people will not put a part on them and tell them to see keep creating confusion, creating chaos. When you create chaos, the state and the